And we are back to another episode of this Minecraft Survival Let's Play. Playing Hexxit. And we are right where we left off. Today, we're going to be trying to explore these Tinker's Construct stuff. And I've had a look at it. I've played around with it some. I know a little bit. And eventually we want to get to this tool forge and get a smeltery, some of this stuff. And we're going to need a few materials before we get to that. But for now, let's go ahead and get the bare minimum necessities, just the basics, out of the way. Now, first off, we're going to need some of these things called stencils, I think, blank patterns. And we're going to need quite a few of them, so let's just get them all. And that gives us 13. That'd probably be more than enough. Let's get a few more sticks going here. And we're going to get a few more stencils. We're going to get 20 of them. Yeah, let's get about 20. Okay. Alright. So, now, there's a couple things we need to make. Let's go ahead. We're going to need a chest. If you take a chest and a stencil above it, you get a pattern chest. We want that. Ooh, gives us another book. We'll have a look at that in just a second. If you take just a blank, some planks, and put a blank pattern over, you get a stencil table. Awesome. And if you take just a piece of regular old log with stencil on top of it, you get a part builder. There's something missing. What's missing? What is... Oh. And we need a crafting table. And if you put a stencil on top of that, you get a tool station. Which your tool station is your first tool crafter. I'm not sure what you would call this. Let's pick out a good place to put that. I think probably right here is going to be just fine. Just for now. None of this is going to be permanent. We're eventually going to move into the town itself. But for now, let's take this stencil table. And then we're going to put the pattern chest beside it. And the part builder. Then the tool station. And the way this works is if you right click the stencil table, you can store your blank stencils here. You can hit the next pattern. And you see it shows you all the patterns that you can make stencils of. And if you go to the tool station, it'll show you the different parts you need for what you can make. Like if you want to make a regular sword, you need, I think that's a sword blade, a wide guard, and just basically a tool. I think you can actually use stick for the tool rod. And you'll see some different tools like a frying pan, a heavy weapon that uses sheer weight to stun foes. Special ability block, natural ability heavy, shift plus right click, place the frying pan. Maybe you can cook with it. I'm not sure. Get a chisel. You can shape out. I think you can make custom blocks with the chisel. And you have a battle sign. It's an advance in weapon technology worthy of zombie pigmen everywhere. Special ability block. Damage is low. Durability average. And you can make different tools. And then when you go to the right here, you can actually place your tool. And I'm pretty sure you can't do it with the regular stuff. But you can add lapis or redstone to it to give it haste or speed. Let's go ahead and get some lapis. Let's make just an old janky shovel just to kind of show y'all what I'm talking about. We're going to use cobblestone. I think we can use cobblestone for it. We'll grab a little redstone and a little lapis just to show you how that works. But, so what we would do, if let's say we wanted to make a pickaxe, we're going to need a pickaxe head. No, we're going to need a tool rod, sword blade, tool binding, we're going to need that. And we're going to need a tool rod, knife blade, chisel, tough tool rod. Where's the old regular tool rod? Okay, awesome. And we can actually stick them in the pattern chest. And when you go to the part builder, you'll see it has access to your pattern chest. Now what we want to do is take this, and you can see we can make a stone pickaxe head. And let's just make all the parts right there of it. We got a stone shard. I'm not sure exactly what that's for. Looks like we got two of them. And let's get our... Okay, now we go to our tool station. If you go to the pickaxe, we can just kind of put everything together. And there we go, a stone-bound pickaxe. And it's not great, but it's not bad. The durability's not awesome, but this is just about as basic as it gets. I think you can actually make a wood one too. But even though it's basic, we can, first of all, we can use the part that it's made out of. And like with this pickaxe, the part will be whatever the head of it is made out of. Now, of course, you can mix and match parts. You can use like an wood handle, paper binding, all kinds of neat stuff. But whatever the actual head is made out of, that's what you would use to repair it. Since this is cobblestone, we use stone and repair it up. Now, each one of these tools has two different parts that we can upgrade. I wonder if we can upgrade both at once. But we can add redstone to it, and modifiers, redstone, 1 of 50. And you see, when you get it, you get haste. Now, we can actually add 50 redstone to it. And, or we can add lapis, and when you see it as luck. It's kind of like fortune. So, basically, this stone pickaxe now has a little bit better efficiency. 1 of 50 efficiency. And a little bit of the fortune on it. And it's repairable just by using the cobblestone. Now, that will save you a lot of resources in the beginning. But what we really, and it's getting dark again, let's sneak and hit the bed and go ahead and just, I don't even want to mess with this badness. Let's just sleep it away. Sleep it away. Now, that gives us, like I said, the very basic stuff. And let's look at this new book we got. Materials and You, a guide to tools and abilities. And it's basically going over how to make each weapon, hammer. And this right here is some of the advanced tools you can make once you get once you get the better part, the tool station. You need the tool forge, I think it's what it's called. And this just telling you what each material will do. And you can see right here, alamite. This is one of the Tinker's Construct alloys, and we'll be getting into that. You can make tools out of slime, paper, cobalt. These are nether ores right here, I do believe. And this is the alloy of the nether ores. Bronze. Probably if there's copper and tin, I'd imagine make bronze. Steel. I think I know how to make it. And here's like diamonds. You don't actually make stuff out of diamonds. Diamond is something you add to a tool to give it more durability. Emerald gives it more durability as well, and you can just all the different stuff you can make. What was that? A silky jewel, silky cloth, string, and a gold nugget. And what we want to actually do is get into this tool forge as quickly as possible. That's where our best tools. And to make that, we're going to need these bricks, which are made out of, this is actually grout. I wish it would hover over and show you. But to make grout, you take sand, clay, and gravel. And you get 2 of them. Now, gravel, not going to be hard to come by. I see gravel everywhere. There's some right there. And we're going to plant you just because we keep things looking as pretty as possible. Now the sand, I can actually see some on the map, and clay shouldn't be that hard. We should be able to find some clay pretty close to the sand. Clay spawns usually in the water, so I say we head to this beach over here, get a bunch of sand. Ooh-wee. And pick up as much clay as possible. Come on, let us through. Coming through. Punch, punch, punch. Ooh, all that sand. Oh, and some ore over here. We'll pick up that too while we're at it. Get all of this. And I know we should be using torches for this, but honestly, like talking, we're doing this to get tools, better tools than what we have now. So I don't really mind using this shovel up too quickly, because we're going to be replacing it with better tools very soon. Wee. And we're going to call just a little bit more sand here. And I would guess, yeah, that's probably enough sand for now. How much we got? Oh, yeah. Stack and a half. Well, we'll call that good. Ooh. Little glitch there. There we go. There, load up. Ooh, some underwater ore. Let's see if we can get it. Looks to be iron. Lots of. Oh, okay. Is that that same boat? I think that's that same boat. And I see some clay over there. Dig. Just get it. Okay, get a breath. Let's see if we can get some of this clay. Yeah, boat. Let's see if we, is that clay? That's sand. Oh, there's some clay right there. Ain't that clay? I think that's clay. Yeah, that's clay. Alright. Oh. There we go. Get that out the way. A little bit of clay there. Need some more. And I tell y'all what, people, I'm going to just run around picking up a little bit more clay right around here, and I'll be right back. Welcome back. All right, I have picked up some gravel. I got a little bit of sand and clay, and right as I was about to start recording, a monster, a zombie, I noticed him running around in the village, took him out, and he dropped this. What do we have? An Ender Giant Sword. Focus one. I don't even know what Focus one does, but hey, I'll take it. All right. Our first rare drop. But yeah, I did pick up some more clay, and did pick up some gravel over here. I kind of destroyed the road a little bit. There was, hey, there's our horse that was making so much noise with funny legs, but okay. uh, Now we do want to just go ahead and show y'all how this actually works. What we need to make is seared brick. And you make seared brick by smelting grout. And the way you make grout would be you want to mix gravel, sand, and clay. And it'll give you two of these grouts. Now you just smelt this grout, and I went ahead and have smelted some here, and it turns into this seared brick. So let's just pick that up. And we're going to need some glass, so I'm going to go ahead and get some glass cooking up while we can. I'll put that there. Okay. Now the way this works, and I think it's in maybe this book. Let's move that over there. We'll use it for a while, see if it's any good. We got all this tool forge, which we want to build. Alright, here's the recipe. And we make seared bricks, or a smeltery controller. What we're actually trying to build, and I was looking, and I think we're going to need a big area to do it, so let's put it right here. Let's clean this up just a little bit. And look, fine little iron. We will sure take it. Just gonna knock this out so we have room to build. Alright, that's big enough for now. We'll throw that in the torch just so nothing spawns. And what we're going to need is a lot of these seared bricks. Let's get quite a few of them. And we're going to need some more of these. Oh, thought I didn't see you. But I did. Boom! Hit you hard. Cool. That does 9 damage. What did the other one do? I can't remember. Okay. So now, that gives us a new book. Mighty Smelting. And what we're trying to build is this contraption right here. Now, if you read all this, it will kind of tell you how to do it. It's not as explanatory as it could be, I think. So I'm just going to show you what I've kind of figured out. And we are going to need some more of these. Hurry up and smelt for us. And what glass we got. The first thing we're going to need is one of these smeltery controllers. And they are made just like a chest with the seared bricks all the way around. So let's go ahead and make that. And that gives us a smeltery controller. Next, we're going to need tanks. And we're going to make, I think, 3 tanks. And I think, and we're not going to have enough for this. Now that makes a seared window. How do you make a tank? Let's see. How do you make the tank? Seared tank. Ooh, we need a lot more of this. A lot more. Well, while that is smelting up, where is that? Let's go ahead and get you going too. While that's smelting up, I'll show you the basic design of what we're going to be building. You start off. Ooh, that's too slow. Start off with a basic floor plan, just 3 by 3. And in that, you can just lay these seared bricks. And this is your smeltery base right here. And there's a hyzer. Now, for the now I like everything on the second level. So what we're going to do is we're just going to build a wall all the way around this. Now, oh, not that. Come back good, didn't break. It takes a good bit of these bricks. Just be prepared. You're going to need a lot of it. Now, what your smeltery controller does is, and you just put it in, let's say right there. That'll work. What it does is it accesses the control system for all of your, that's where your metals go. What this does, it's like a big forge. But that's where you would put in all your metals, and you can see how much you can hold and all that. Now, to do that, this thing actually runs off of lava. And that, alright, I think the last sword did 9 damage. That does 7. Okay, so this sword's better. Works for me. Okay. Now we need to get a couple tanks. We'll start with 2 tanks to begin with. There, seared tank. And we can put them on any level, and I just think it make it easy to see if we put it right there. Alright. Now we are going to need smeltery drains. And let's look and see how we make them. To make a smeltery drain. Smeltery drain is just like on each side, 3 on each side. So we actually want 3 of them. We're going to need quite a bit of this seared brick. You will be using a lot of it. Do we have enough to make any more? Tell you what, I'm going to blink this son of a gun until all that's seared up, and I will be right back.